Hey, my name is Bube and I'm a Golang/JavaScript open source software developer. In the last video, I showed you what Gen Validator does. This one is different. I want to open the hood and show you how it actually works. That fluent validation chain you write underneath, it's really just closures. There's one concept the whole code base is built on. The repo even has a doc that says it outright. Understand this one thing and you understand the entire library. It's a function that remembers. Quick refresher, because everything rests on this. A closure is a function bundled together with the variables captured from around it. When you return a function from another function, the inner function keeps a hold of those outer values even after the outer function has already returned. Function plus capture states in one portable bundle. Here's the smallest possible example. Adder takes an n and returns a function. The return function uses n. So when we call adder with an argument of 10, the 10 gets baked into the function we get back, add10 function. Call add10 function with an argument of 5 and it returns 15 because n survived the return. Hold on to that idea, the function carrying a value with it. Now the actual library. The whole repo orbits one type, role creator func. It's a function type. Give it the Gen context and the current value of a field and it returns the result. Did the validation pass? And what's the new sanitized value? That's it. That signature is the spine of the entire code base. Here's where it clicks. Every validator, every sanitizer, and every modifier. Email, trim, not optional. None of them do their work when you call them. What each one actually does is to build one of those real creator func closures and append it to a list. When you write your chain, you're not running validation, you're assembling a list of closures. And every validator follows the exact same 3-step shape. Let's take a look at contains. Step 1. Inside the closure, call into validator.go, my string validation library, to do the actual check. Step 2. Wrap that true or false result into a rule object. Step 3. Append the closure to the chain and return the chain so the next method can keep going. Read one validator and you've effectively read all 87 because they all follow these steps. This is the mental model that ties it together. There are 2 separate phases when you write the chain. You query chain, then not, then empty. Each call builds a closure and pushes it onto an internal slice. Nothing has been validated. There is no request yet. Then when the request actually hits that route, the engine loops that slice. It pulls the field value out of the request and runs each closure in order. Building and running are completely separate moments. That running phase lives in one method, validate, in the validation chain.go file, and it's the most important file in the repo. 4 steps. 1. Extract the field value from wherever it lives. Body, query, param, header, cookie. 2. Loop through every closure you appended in order. 3. Classify each one. Validators collect errors. Sanitizers update the running value. Modifiers change control flow like bail or negate or skip. 4. Store the results on the context and call context.next. Notice that last part. Validation never blocks the request. It just records what it found. So how do results get from the middleware to your handler? Through the chain context by key. Validate writes 2 things onto the context. The errors grouped by location and field and the match sanitized data. Your handler reads them back with the validation results and get match data. The middleware and your handler never call each other directly. The context is in the mailbox between them. That decoupling is why you get to decide how errors are reported. If you want to actually go read the code, here's the order I'd suggest, and it's in the repo's understanding the codebase store. Start with validation error.go file and rule.go file, the shape of the output, then the closure type, then open validator.go file and read exactly one method, just one, because the rest are identical in shape. Then validation chain.go, that's the engine, that's the file that really matters. Everything else is a thin wrapper around those. So that's the whole architecture. One closure type created over and over, collected into a list, then run in an order when a request arrives. Once you see that, the codebase stops being intimidating. The full reading guide is in understanding the codebase markdown file, the repo. And if this made you want to contribute, issues and materials are very welcome.